my name came alive. At the same time, I play my song got bad. Literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, singing R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass, made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had, just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016, when the boy got me, ULT embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017, I had no place to sleep. 2018, Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019, been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream.
Jenny, we followed him all the way through the minors, and now it's his chance to sink or swim in the show. Now, you know better than anyone what it takes to succeed as a two-way player at the highest levels of the sport. What are we looking for from him?
He's going to have to be more committed than he's ever been. If it was hard to get to this point, it's going to be even harder to be able to execute it here on the big stage. I think he has all the tools. It's just a matter of if he can maintain the mindset and the organization believes in him and gives him the opportunity that he needs.
And to stay hot and productive at the top level of the game is something very few players can do.
It's tough to stay there. It's one thing to get there, but another thing to be able to have success. It's a daily grind. And there's a lot of pressure there. There's a lot of pressure. All eyes are on you. There's a lot of money at stake. And you know that the leash is very short, especially for the rookies, the newcomers up there. And especially on top of that, if you're a two-way player.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Field in Arlington. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas. Austin Gomber gets the starting assignment for Texas. Digging in will be Savage. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Shot here to straightaway right field. Sixth home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there.
Next, it'll be Ty France. He singled first time up. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play. The next batter will be Evan White.
Now batting, the first baseman, Evan.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Striding in is Jack Savage, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out.
Get completely a bit more aggressive at the dishes.
Back to the very first inning of the ball.
Anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can
play, and that. And now here is Jack Savage. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 6 runs, 9 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. The center field wall. The relay throw. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They lead it 6-1. At a 6-2 finish. The Texas Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Austin Gumber earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. James Paxton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB. It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Field. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next. TJ Antone will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, it's been a rough go for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3. So he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today. And the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So next to hit is Jack Savage. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Bone, the runner at third. Savage over at second. Calhoun at first with no outs. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly to second for 1 on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Now it'll be Raul Batista. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend the lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Now to the plate, here is Lázaro Armenteros. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. But it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Batter will be Shed Long Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. Into the box, Jack Savage. He collected a base hit his first time up. 0-1 the count.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Come on, big guy.
Ground ball left side. One away.
He's out.
Now at the plate, here is Jack Savage, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We played 4 full. It's the Rangers 4 and the Mariners 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dom Thompson-Williams. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Back up the middle. There's Carter Falefa. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and they get them both. At the plate now is Lázaro Armenteros. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough.
The other side is retired as they make the play. Now to the plate, Jack Savage.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the AB now. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to the plate for Texas, Jack Savage. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Line drive to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers set down in order, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Until the end. Sam Gaviglio earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Marco Gonzalez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort.
And 11 runners left on base.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Seattle find themselves on a... So runners in scoring position, and here is Jared Trout looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jack Savage. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the major league level. It's early in his big league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, it's hard not to get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. This is what it's about.
So the next to bat will be Jack Savage, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1 and 2 now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding us.
Hit out towards second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short. Probably too slowly to get to. And indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. The next batter will be Evan White. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Jack Savage.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario, flew out last time up.
Jeimer Candelario.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Seattle leads this one 6-0.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Seattle used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Justice Sheffield gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, The Show. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Field in Arlington. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Zach Logue, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, establish your pitches, and try to work quickly.
Over to first, and that retires the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jack Savage. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Ready now is Jack Savage, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to...
Next to stand in is Jack Savage. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Next to hit, Kevin Mendoza. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. 14-3 is the final score in this one. The Seattle Mariners.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes.
Guys, until he starts doing something that we can write home about, hitting balls 450 feet or throwing 97 miles an hour with location, let's calm down, please. Can we calm down and stop making this is a big star before he is a big star? Can you do something first before he make you out to be the next Babe Ruth? That's all I'm asking. Let's see some production on either side before we sit there and think we have come up with this new superstar who is going to basically change the way we look at baseball players. Can we do that? Please, please, I'm begging you. Can we do that?
Where your mask is, this is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Click clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yo, Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Shit with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer.
Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers.
And
Rangers baseball
your
next.
2023 Texas.
Jack Savage will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matty V. This guy here is a basic three-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curveball, change power. He used that good changeup and his curveball.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hot shot to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a season this guy's having. He leads the league in on-base percentage, so he's mixing in some hits. He's also drawing some walks. A great combo. Any way you slice it, this guy knows how to get on base.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
That's a ball. Let's go right here.
Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, no runner.
So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
First pitch on the way. Jorge Soler is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Fouled away. Rendon, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
And he misses with that one for ball four. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Mitch Haniger comes on with one gone here as he looks at a ball, strike one.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
2-2 the count. From the stretch. Flare out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the run will score as the Angels grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And another foul ball. Too high, and that cost him ball four. So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring up Anthony Benboom in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. The 1-0. Ballman, two strikes.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Anderle, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Bogarts has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take anything.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Walker will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now for L.A., Anthony Rendon. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 now. Fletcher, base runner at first with 1 out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Relay to first in time, and just like that. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Willie Adames. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
The 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Soler is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And there's a base hit on the line.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
And tonight's ends is a 3-0 shutout win. The Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Davies earned his 9th win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Jack Savage couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Austin Gumber is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And now, Jack Savage. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready.
Next up, Jack Savage. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Adames brings it in. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, Jack Savage.
The first baseman, Jack Savage.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the... In now is Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Next to hit is Jack Savage. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Field in Arlington. Today, Major League Baseball on the show. A Up next for the Rangers, Savage. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering.
Nope, that's the ball.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, come and trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club. We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this 1st inning.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time and just. And stepping in, Savage. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Savage leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second. Popped up. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. On to first, and they get the double play. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So now into the box is Savage, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. He's running. This one's down to 3rd. Rendon is there. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Next, here is Savage. First pitch on its way. He's off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? 8-0 the final today. Los Angeles took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Noah Syndergaard earns win number 15, tops on the staff. TJ Antone is charged with number 16 in the loss column this year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just in and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these. This is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme. And still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumb. The shit I say when I'm dumb. You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house. pass a bar, but I got no love for the law. I can't remember when I had a job, back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car, now I got gophers fucking up my lawn. That is annoying, I'm picking my poison. You crabs in a barrel, while my lobster is boiling. I'm trying to avoid it.
Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland College. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things you'll notice right away, a unique arm delivery. He throws from that low three-quarter arm slot.
Up next, Jack Savage.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So stepping in is Jack Savage. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Taylor. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Jack Savage. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a play. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now in the box, Jason Dominguez. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Yoshida. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place the ball deep enough into the gap. Right side. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Next to dig in, Jack Savage. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Your attention, please. Pitching for Texas, number 74, Field.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Big spot here, and it'll be Jake Hager. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Story is there as he makes the catch. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. Tanaka wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. It's baseball. Domingo Germán will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
High in the air into shallow left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. So now here is Jack Savage. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. This is flared out towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in the zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So here is Steele Walker. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take him out of this game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch-out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score. So now to the plate, Jack Savage, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. And he makes the play to end the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. So 1-2. Turned on down the line. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Robert Poisson. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in, and will step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping up is Jack Savage. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Story picks it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Close 5-3 the final. The A's put up 4 runs in the 9th inning to carry them to the victory. Paul Irvin wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. from the East Bay in the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Paul Blackburn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam sandwich.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Go on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that. Trevor Story steps in now. Comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next up is Jack Savage, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now into the box, Jack Savage. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Okay, you're up.
The throw to default.
No, he's safe.
The tag, and it's a double play. Now at the plate is Jack Savage. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So a fine play there for the first out. New inning set to get underway. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Jack Savage. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to bat, Wilmer Defoe. He's 2 for 4 in this one.
Second baseman.
Grounded to first. Scooped up. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 13-4 the way this one ends. The Texas Rangers.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Texas Rangers. We've got baseball on the show. Dylan Bundy gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at.
Digging in next, Jack Savage. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Trout on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in next, Mike Trout in his career versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Next, it'll be Jack Savage. He flew out in his last AB. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone.
That's the exact definition of hitting a ball where it's pitched. What I love is he didn't cheat to anything. He let that fastball get deep, and he drove it right out of the yard.
Digging in will be Savage. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they can.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Anderle. Flew out last time up. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Rogers brings it in. Throw on to first. He'll be in time and a good chance. Stepping in once again is Jack Savage. And their runners at the corners now. First offering.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense,
Round it, pick up the ball, pick up the ball.
And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D'Lo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that
You're going.
And that's exactly been the case today.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Striding in is Jack Savage. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Grounded to short. Adames picks it up. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here, and this ball game is over. 11-5, the final tally in this one. The Halos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dylan Bundy records the victory, his 13th of the year. Austin Gumber is charged with number 16 in the loss column this year. From the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Angels now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And now here is Jack Savage. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Savage.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
All right, stand up, stand up.
On the first, and the Rangers squander a good. So next to hit is Jack Savage. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit hard up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody.
And now they've got him in a rundown, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And his game of hide and seek ends. Next, it'll be Jared Walsh. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line to the right side. Now it'll be Narvaez singled in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Narvaez.
Back up the middle. Loved by Bogarts. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 8th inning coming up. Angels are out in front, 6-0. Into the box, Jack Savage. Now here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and they got him.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
6-0, the final shutout score today. Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standing between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Halos look for... Now at the plate, Jack Savage. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out nod.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0, and he let it fly.
Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out, and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball.
So one out and nobody aboard. That brings up Mike Trout. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. Hard hit to first. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but
at the plate now is Mitch Haniger. He singled first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. On the drive, base hit to right. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now. Now to the plate, Jack Savage. He singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth. Now to the plate, here is Jack Savage trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Hit on the ground toward the left. Rendon has it, and the two-out threat won't pay off. So the next to bat will be Jack Savage. He's set and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two.
Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Ready now is Brendan Rodgers. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Anderle is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Next to stand in is Steele Walker in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. This is hit softly to third.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
The inning will end as they're unable to cash in. A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. Texas jumped ahead in this. Gets the
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep yourself control. Keep it.
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a frontear. Pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar. Se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal. Cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. Rangers baseball next.
Yo.
Tyler Beatty, a Massachusetts-born right-hander.
3 out, 3.
So here is Jack Savage. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Savage aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away.
Not shortstop.
0-2 home now to Bogarts. He swings and misses. Throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Rogers scoops it up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Jack Savage.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Devers gloves it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Harrison is under it. He's got it one away. Sherton Apostle is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started. 12-7, the final score in this ball game. San Francisco took the lead in this.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through as
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season. It's baseball on the show. And it's coming. And now, Jack Savage. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Jack Savage.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Richardson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jack Savage. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Throw into second. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Next to hit, Jack Savage. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And they're on 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pablo Jimenez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Ryan Baker is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 79.
Now at the plate, Jack Savage will be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Right fielder giving